Revenue Memorandum Circular Number 25-2023. This is issued on February 20, 2023, and it circularized the Republic Act Number 11314, also entitled as an Act Institutionalizing the Grant of Student Fare Discount Privileges on Public Transportation and for Other Purposes. The Act shall cover all public transportation utilities such as, but not limited to, public utility buses, public utility jeepneys, taxis and other vehicles for hire, tricycles, passenger trains, aircrafts, and marine vessels. The application of this act does not cover school service, shuttle service, tourist service, and other similar service covered by contract or charter agreement and with valid franchise or permit from the Land Transportation Franchising and Regulatory Board. The fare discount granted shall be available during the entire period while the student is enrolled, including weekends and holidays, provided that in a case where a promotional fare, as approved by the concerned regulatory agency, is granted by a public transportation utility operator, the student then shall have the option to choose between the promotional fare and the regular fare less the discount as provided under this act. A student shall be entitled to a grant of 20% discount on domestic regular fares upon personal presentation of their duly issued school identification cards or current validated enrollment form. This is supported by the prescribed government-issued identification document subject to an appropriate verification mechanism to be provided in the implementing rules and regulations, provided that in the case of air public transportation utilities, the discount shall only apply to the base fare or the price of the ticket before taxes and costs of ancillary services. The privileges shall not be claimed if the student claims for a higher discount as may be granted by the public transportation utility or under existing laws or in combination with other discount programs or incentives. The public transportation utility operator may claim as tax deduction the student fare discount herein granted based on the cost of the services rendered, provided that the cost of the discount shall be allowed as deduction from gross income for the same taxable year that the discount is granted, provided further that the total amount of the tax deduction net of value-added tax, if applicable, shall be included in their gross sales receipts for tax purposes and shall be subject to proper documentation and to the provisions of the National Internal Revenue Code as amended. Revenue Memorandum Circular Number 25-2023.